Okay, dime now. Alright, perfect. We're running. Hello, my name is Teresita Blanco, the Artsy Sister, and we're continuing with King's Joy. I only like advance the game. I only do like the live stream mode event whenever like there's this ranking event that says stages pass, and then depending on in troop consumption. So whenever like these two events are on, you see that I get resources depending on how high I'm ranking both of those. So then that's the only time I ever bother to like move the plot along. So that's something that you can consider for like if you wanna like tips and tricks for like advancing the most in this game. Whatever. Moving on. Okay, so we go to outpost and let's continue with the plot. Like if you remember where like the main character in the previous episode, she got like captured by this guy because of him his wife ran off with another man. So now naturally he's like angry at us for like making that happen. Ralph smirks. Don't worry, Your Highness. I had no intention of committing a regicide, and I just want you to stay inside my castle for a while. Are you saying that you're about to imprison a lord? I surely didn't say anything about imprisonment, did I? You can walk about the castle as you please, and you're just not allowed to go out. Thank you for your kindness, Ralph, and may I talk to Kervin? I'm afraid Lord Kervin is a bit too busy to talk to you, and why don't you just enjoy your time in my castle? You stay here forever and ever and ever. Or at least until he gets over the fact that he no longer has a waifu because of me. I don't know. That's just the requirement for like passing the stages, bruh. I'd rather be like, well, those the random fights have to do with the plot. That's just how the game works. I don't question it, just go with it. We're having fun, aren't we? Alright. Raz allowed you in his castle, but allowed you to freely walk inside. Your Highness, Raz's castle guards seem very strict and they won't let us escape. What if we try somehow to steal into the forest behind the castle? I guess we could, but we're not familiar with this area. What if we get lost? Is there any other way we could get out? Well. Like my brother Beta, can you imagine just being like the baker in this area and then just seeing like a huge army right in front of you like butchering each other every day? Like 500 million. No, that like the number. Yeah, I know. Well, they're very good with it. Like, my brother Beta, how big are the boats that it can feed 500 million people? 600 million people. Well, on my end, it's like 900, but whatever. You suddenly hear a noise in front of the gate. Help! A woman starts calling for help, disrupting the silence in the castle. And to make her get away, maybe. There were a lot of dancers in distress in medieval times. Tell me like any night book that doesn't have like one or two dancers in distress. I blame the Greeks for like inventing that cliche. I mean, you got like Andromeda, Galatea, Medea. If he has an yeah, I know. At least Lancelot of the Night Mages and And Brother Vida, what if Thomas Cromwell gonna do in the fight? Like starting with his pen? Like, yeah, no, like, not all of them be fighter, and yet here we are. I don't know. I think I would just consider them in here. Yeah, chosen word from among the dead because some of them are like, some of them have like the time period that they're from are like hundreds and even thousands of years, and some of them are imaginary, like King Arthur. And then you got like some Goliath who's biblical. Oh, and Robin Hood, who may or may not have existed. There's a huge debate on whether he was real or imaginary. When you ain't gonna hear someone cry for help, you immediately rush over. You follow the sound until you notice a guy teasing a young maid. Don't be scared, sweetie. Leave me alone, you filthy lasher. Come play with me. I am so bored. Ha 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 ha. Stop. Time to bring out the armor. And this girl's in trouble. Time to like a booster, like treating the real people. Like the numbers that they work with the army right now, it's like more people than there was in Europe back then, or even the world, like 8 billion. There wasn't not even 1 billion people in medieval time. Like the most that there was in one concentrated location was in China, and that was only 50 million, and that was considered crowded back then. Like it's amazing just how many people are this modern day in comparison to just like 200 years ago. But whatever, it's just a testament that we're eating well. It's a casualty minimal. 2.4 billion people in minimum. Yeah. You kick the guard in the shin. That's a very high kick that I just gave. I mean, like, you ever tried kicking somebody in the shin? Well, yeah, my brother be like the chin could also be the balls, and they'll be like, in which type of English is that? Whatever. Ah! You should be ashamed of yourself. Mind your own business, guys. Beat them up. How dare you attack our Lord? Let me teach you a lesson. Never mind the fact that we're like that we're prisoners here. Like we got beaten. Yeah. Time to bring yeah, we're technically got beaten up and captured in the enemy castle, but yeah, let's continue antagonizing like the people that we are prisoners of. Yeah, that usually pans out well for anyone who's like in an imprisoned situation. But then again, if you can't turn just being sarcastic, just do what they do in all of the U.S. prisons, like keep your head low and make a shit, make lots of shit. And when the least expected, just shoot, stabby, and then throw the shit anywhere, and then look stupid. And just in case, just stab yourself a little bit in the belly, and then say, "Oh, I didn't do it," and then just plant it on someone else, and then you got away with it. But then again, don't take my advice from me as far as like prison is concerned, because I got be winning and never been in one. But then again, in this country you can easily like go to prison for like whatever. I mean, just look at Martha Stewart. She never did any wrong to anyone, and then she went to prison longer than like than like people who are being like legitimately being disrupting and like hurting others and like just laughing it off and like just being like the absolute worst. But like the nice lady that made the baked pie, yeah. Send that one too. Yeah, I know. Like my brother be like, how does Dante Alighieri like attack? Does his hummingbird attack? Oh yeah, you're right. Homer's like one of the fighters is Homer, who's like from the ancient Greek times, like 800 years before Jesus Christ was born, and he's the blind poet. So maybe he be like Satoichi. Because have you seen the status of Homer? That guy be beefy. So if he does manage to like find your general whereabouts, he's gonna like beat you up. When you see a group of guys teasing a young man, you dash out and teach them a lesson. Kick everyone in the shin. The guards stand no chance against you and Greg, and you quickly defeat all of them. And then he said, are you alright? What's your name? Your Highness, I'm fine. What's your name? I'm Nina. Run, Nina. Because like the main character of this game has notoriously a big hat, and so you went from like being like bullied by a random drunken guard to like being bullied by a random psychotic queen. Yeah, that's why my brother be like, yeah, well, that's my self-insert character, and then I'd be like, yes, that's why I can say that calmly. Oh my god. So many troops. Nina seems terribly nervous. See that my sister, tell me your name. See, that sounded psychotic. But now she's afraid of us. Don't demand people their names. You're scaring people. Am I scarier than those nasty guards? Natalie Portman, medieval Natalie Portman, the answer to that is yes. I don't know why the character is like, her face looks a lot like Natalie Portman. Black Swan Natalie Portman, which is her more psychotic character. She'll be stabby. I'm not scared of you. Yeah, that's definitely no. I just never thought you'd save me. Do we look like bullies to you? Do we look like bullies to you? No, not at all. I'd rather be like, why is that Blanche giving us the one UI? And I'm like, well, they just made her character sprite very flirty. I said nothing bad's gonna happen from further antagonizing the guards or like the people that are keeping us prisoner. It'll work out. But that's the problem when you do things like thinking short-term wise. You don't see the whole picture. Yeah, and my brother be like, what's this random? I ran out of troops. Alright, then let's see if I can get more troops so we can move the plot along. Let's see, where do we have? Probably not gonna be enough to push the plot that much forward, but I wanna try. Let's just see how far we go. Alright, I managed to make it to the boss fight. Don't tease the poor girl, Greg. And besides, we have to figure out how to get out of here. Wait, Your Highness. What's wrong, Nina? Is there anything we can do for you? No, but maybe I could help you. I think that I need like more the stronger, more strength from my lawyer, for like my main fighter character. I have an item that's gonna allow me to like keep pushing forward. And it's to multiply, it's only an inch. Oh yeah, you do nine. You give someone a solemn, and then they help you escape at a chain check redemption. I wonder if we're gonna escape from like the sewer drain. Natalie Portman crossed the river of the night. Medieval Natalie Portman, not the thing one, you know. You ask your great grandmother. Your medieval doppelganger. Cross through a river of filth, the life of which we can only imagine. Covered with lead, cause like the only plumbing that they had in medieval time was the one made by the Romans, and the Romans they made plumbing using lead. Heck, even the word lead in Latin in plomo, which is like was the thing invented by the Romans, they even ate this to put it out in the wine. It's partly the reason why it's speculated that's part of the reason why Caligula was nuts, because all of the wine he drank, since he had a little bit of like lead, then he was like more insane. He was just insane. Now, they kind of have had Caligula as they didn't call him Caligula. Did they call him Caligula in the Gladiator movie, the first one? Yeah, that's so fictional, but they could have just made it historical and like by just calling the evil Caesar Caligula, who canonically was very known among the Romans. He would give googly eyes at his own sister, and like they'd be like, oh my. And that wasn't even the worst thing he did. Like eat people and like, oh my god, just nuts. Nina gives you a vital piece of information to help you escape from the castle. Yeah, Mason Nina offers to help you. This is no joking matter, young lady. I'm not joking. I was born in this castle and no one knows it better than I do. How can you help us, Nina? I know of all of the secret passages that lead to the forest, but before I tell you more, can you promise me something, Your Highness? Time for a boss fight. Yes, he wants to go with us. Yeah, well, that's as far as we go. It only ended up being wasn't able to amass the plot that much. Oh well. I guess I can show you like the event that's going on today. Like it's basically like a murder mystery, and then you click on one of the tapes in order to reveal a mystery and stuff, and then when you get like this mass item, you can randomly attack one of the lords nearby in order to like get points from them. But I'm not gonna do that on screen because then they can retaliate by guessing who attacked them. Since they see, if they see the live stream, then they'll know it was me, and then they'll hit me very hard. So I might use that. I don't know. I mean, not. Yeah. So yeah, and then you just gotta like you keep pushing forward until you make your way to the murder. See that 2-4, the next one, the thingy, like once it goes to 10, then you can fight the boss. But then there's also random fools you run in, other criminals that you run in there, and it's just like random little mini events that are here and there. trying to get the most out of the scene trying to advance as far as possible. Oh yeah, and there's also like a temporary chest there that you got 8 turns in order to get that item. But most of the time it's like nothing too serious. But I mean, ideally you just want to prioritize getting the key to move forward. But I also like getting the fancy mask because I can get random attack research out of it. And down here in Mystery Apocalypse is how many? They give me every half hour. They give me 12 more turns. And then there's like a shop over here, and in order to buy status buffs. The other thing that's here is an event where you can like hire more knights. And the other ones the other one is the same murder mystery, but you get to fight other people you're within your own server or other servers, and usually the one that the fight that's done between all of the servers is usually more difficult. But yeah, there's King's Choice that's King's Choice in a nutshell for the time being. I hope you have fun with me live streaming this. I'll pick this up next time once the